welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Just about set for football now. It's U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today, a rival doing that in the NFC North. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings.
Minnesota Vikings!
So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. Price snap to return it. He'll be taken down.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Taking the field for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
I think we're seeing this so often now in the modern NFL is quarterbacks who can hurt you both improv as a scrambler and also with designed runs coming out of the huddle. So this is a tricky situation. Guys who can run with this kind of speed, you have to be very careful how you pass rush them. You're not just rushing to a spot. It's not just an X behind the center.
Aaron
You've got to try to
Jones
corral
on
him
the
and keep
carry.
him in the pocket because when he
Micah
escapes,
Parsons
big
on the
plays are to be
tackle.
had. Mike,
It's
this
a loss
defense
of a
talked
yard.
all week about the
Brings up
importance of
second
coming
and
out
11
fast and starting
at
this
the
game the right
28-yard
way.
line.
And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
They run it once more with Jones.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier.
3 yards.
He's tackled
And
at the
that leads to
32-yard
third
line.
down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Looking from the shotgun. It's Murray. Taking off. He'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down.
A gain of 12 yards.
This is an element that
And the
defensively you
Vikings
always have to be
first
ready to
down.
defend. You can't just accept
First
that it's a
and 10
pass
at
and
the
be so
44-yard
consumed with the
line.
receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Jones now on 1st and 10.
Aaron
And that one
Jones
shut
on the
down
carry.
pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line
Edgerrin
of
Cooper
scrimmage.
on the stop.
That's it.
A
So
loss
there's
of a
multiple
yard.
factors, Mike,
Brings
that
up
make
2nd
blitzes
and 11
successful. So,
at the
of course, there's the
43-yard
initial
line.
design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up.
The pressure too much. And he goes down.
Sacks are drive
By
killers. And again,
Brings up
sacks in my
3rd
mind
down.
are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with the ball if I'm hot, and at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Murray. And on 3rd down, that ball
Murray's
is incomplete.
Intended for
I think he
Juwan Jennings.
predetermined that 3rd
Incomplete.
down throw, and even though the coverage was
Sets up
tight,
4th
he still
down.
tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit
Johnny
more trust
Hecker
in his
in punt
protection,
formation.
I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And a
Fair catch
is
signaled
taken
for and
just
taken.
inside the
The
20-yard
Packers take over 1st and
The Green
10
Bay offense
at
set
their
to go to
own
work for the
19-yard
first
line.
time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is. That's a tall task. They're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This ball batted away. It's incomplete.
Intended for Tucker Craft.
Was the intended receiver there.
It's 3rd down.
And it's exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He finds Golden. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
20 yards
and
on
the
that
Packers
pass play.
first down.
Packers.
1st and 10
These third
at the
down conversions
42-yard
are
line.
just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And no chance to turn and go.
Complete to number 9, Christian Watson. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
It's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. 17 yards, the gain there.
A gain of
Good
17
for a
yards.
Green Bay first down.
That's good for a Packers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Packer first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd down, that is a recipe for success.
Love's pass.
That keeps him
Complete
ahead of
to
schedule.
Luke
That's the
Musgrave.
first down completion
A
of 7
7-yard
yards.
pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Vikings 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down
That's
call, Mike, they
another
were hoping that at
Packers
worst they
first
had
down.
themselves set up for a 3rd
First
down and
and
short.
10 at the
But there's no need for 3rd
27-yard
down.
line.
He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Not much happening
Jacobs
there. Just
again,
a
the
short
ball
gain.
carrier. Tackled at the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself.
Love on the
No
keeper.
dice there. He is met.
Tackled
and
back at the
tackled behind
28-yard
of
line.
scrimmage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And a good job here. They did not let him
to
get
Josh
away.
Jacobs.
Well short of
A
the
gain of
first down
7.
mark.
It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
His kick will
The
split
field
the
goal
uprights.
is good.
It's good.
Makes the
And
score
the
Packers 3,
will take a
Vikings
3-0
nothing.
lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Ty Felton now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and take him
The
down
Vikings
at
take
the
over first and 10
21-yard line.
at their own
The
21-yard
Vikings
line.
offense ready to possess the football for the second time. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones.
Aaron Jones, the
And
ball
not much
carrier,
there. Good defense.
brought down
Held
right
to
at
no
the
gain.
line of scrimmage. No
So
gain on the
often
play.
when it comes to safeties,
2nd
Mike, we
and
talk
10
about their speed
at
and their
the
range.
21-yard
But for him
line.
to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Again, it's Jones.
Aaron
Once again, this
Jones on
defense
the
up to
carry.
the task. They stop
Micah
the no
Parsons
gain.
on the
Yet
tackle.
again. And now
No
it's
gain on the
3rd
play.
down.
It's 3rd and
Clearly
10.
the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
On 3rd down, Murray. Outside here, caught by Addison.
Murray's
And
pass
he's very
complete
close
to
to a
Jordan
first down, but it doesn't
Addison.
look like he got there.
A gain of 9.
And yes, they're going to mark him
It's
a
4th
yard
down.
short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go
Johnny
for it
Hecker
on 4th
in
down
punt
has
formation.
already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Moore to return.
Sky Moore on the return.
Short
The
return.
Packers take
And
over
that's where
1st
his
and
team will
10
get possession
at their
of
own
the football.
29-yard line.
On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive.
Number
Not much
8,
to
Josh
speak of on
Jacobs,
that
the ball
one. Maybe a
carrier.
gain of a yard.
Blake
It's
Cashman
2nd down.
on the tackle. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Love to the left side. In the hands of Watson. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 8.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Packers on top. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. We'll go play action with Love, as they've done it with 1st and 10.
Love's
He'll be
pass
taken down rather
complete
swiftly
to
after
Matthew
a
Golden.
gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
from the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And they'll take this down inside
Josh Jacobs. A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formation, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
2nd and 7. Now Love. That's going to be incomplete.
Pass.
Good work.
Intended for Matthew Golden. Incomplete.
It'll
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Through the middle and take it in. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Packers first down.
So far here early,
gain of
the key for this
15.
offense has been their
First
ability to
down,
maintain possession by
Packers.
converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
And he'll be stacked up.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
There's very few
Byron
defenses
Murphy
in
on the
today's
tackle.
NFL, Mike, that you can
No
play
gain
the
on the
cornerback
play.
position
Brings
and
up
be
2nd and
unwilling to
10
tackle. Those days
at
are
the
kind of over.
13-yard
So
line.
give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Going on 2nd down, Love. That one incomplete.
Love's pass intended for Jaden Reed. Incomplete.
3rd down.
It's 3rd
Sometimes
down.
it's those footsteps.
And
I don't care
10
how long you've been playing
yards
or
to
at
go.
what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Love to throw. This one caught at the 4. And they continue to turn out first down. What a drive.
13 yards on the
Continues now with
play.
1st and goal.
And the Packers first down. 1st and goal, Green Bay.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Jacobs is in.
Jacobs!
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The kicker on for the point after.
He's got it.
His kick is good. Makes the score Packers 10, Vikings nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Felton now on the return. And their drive will begin.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Out comes the
at their
Minnesota
own
offensive
30-yard
unit
line.
as they get set to take over. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. They'll put Allison in motion. Play action now. It's Murray. That one incomplete.
Murray's
The defender
pass
right there.
intended for Justin
It is
Jefferson.
2nd down.
Incomplete.
The intended
It's now
receiver was
2nd and
Justin
10 at the
Jefferson.
30-yard line.
And it'll be 2nd down. He runs straight ahead with Jones. And this will wind up being Vikings 1st down. He'll get this up past
It's a gain of 11.
40-yard line.
And the Vikings
Up until that
first
run,
down.
this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding
1st
here for
and
this
10
run
at the
game.
41-yard
They'd love to
line.
see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Jones.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier. Edgerrin Cooper on the
Setting
stop.
up 2nd and short.
A gain of 9.
So this team
brings
finds
up
themselves
2nd
now in a
and
little bit
1
of a tricky
at the
situation here.
50-yard
Like, if
line.
they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And that'll be a
It's a gain of 2.
and a 1st down.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action for Murray. And that is
Murray's
caught
pass
on the right side.
intended for Justin Jefferson. Incomplete.
Who was right there. Not the
It's
most
2nd
accurate
down
pass.
and
It's
10.
incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Pressure gets there, and down
Kyler
he
Murray
goes.
sacked by Micah Parsons.
Parsons
A
gets him
7-yard
for a
loss
of
brings up
7.
3rd down.
And now it's 3rd down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. This pressure is
Kyler Murray
relentless.
sacked
They get him
by
again.
Micah Parsons.
This offense just
A big loss
continues
on the
to
play.
struggle to find
Brings up
any
4th
sort of
down.
rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Johnny
Here's Johnny
Hecker
Hecker
in
now,
punt formation.
as he is on to punt for Minnesota. A
Fair catch,
called
signaled
and
for
taken
and taken.
right at
The Packers
30-yard
take over
line.
1st and 10.
Josh Jacobs
at
and
their
the
own
Packers
29-yard
offense heading
line.
back onto the field. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And we'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. They'll They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And not much there.
Number 8,
He's back
Josh
to the original
Jacobs,
line.
the ball
No gain
carrier.
on that.
He's tackled
He
at
does
the
a nice
29-yard
job
line.
coming from his
A
safety
gain of a
position,
yard.
filling his
Brings
run
up
gap
2nd
assignment.
and 9.
Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. To throw is Love. That's over the middle. Intercepted.
By Ryan Murphy.
And he's got a set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Now Jones. Not much there.
Aaron
Maybe a
Jones
yard.
on the carry. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Murray. That's into the hands of Aaron
Murray's
Jones.
pass. Complete
He's
to
going to get
Aaron
a
Jones.
gain of just a couple.
That's a gain
Now
of
we've
3.
got 3rd down coming
Now
up.
3rd and 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd down, they need 5. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Murray on 3rd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Tyler
They
Murray
got him.
sacked by
This is the
Micah
epitome
Parsons.
of team defense. Not only are you able to rush
Brings
the
up
passer and
4th
put
down.
relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball, that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
On 4th down,
Will
it's
Riker
Riker
on
time
for the
this
field goal.
Viking field goal.
A
Spotted
55-yard
the 45.
attempt.
This is a 55-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game. On 1st and 10, here's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Craft.
Love's
He's
pass.
close to a 1st down.
Complete to
Gain of
Tucker
9. Nice
Craft.
pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 46-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Throwing is Love. That one's
Love's
incomplete.
pass. Intended for Matthew Holden. He's complete.
Couldn't hang with it, and it
It's
brings up
3rd down. And 1
And I think I want to see a little bit
to
more
go.
of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Here's Love to throw. And look middle, and he's got his man. Complete.
Golden.
14 on the pickup.
It's a gain of
Good for
14
a Green Bay
yards.
1st down.
That's good for a
That
Packers
last completion's going to go
down.
a long way towards at least finishing
gain
this
of
2-minute
14.
drive, Mike, with
First
some
down,
points.
Green Bay.
You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you
Love's pass.
before the end.
Josh Jacobs.
I think this play is
The
a
tackle
direct
made back at the
result of his film
37-yard
study.
line.
He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Second down throw for Love. That's caught right side by Kraft.
Complete to Tucker Kraft.
It's a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5.
It's third down.
3rd and 10.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
Oh,
Straight to get the ball back on the turnover. They
Third down.
fourth down.
Once in a while, you see a quarterback
The Vikings take over
before the
1st
snap
and
where
10
they're going to go with the
at their
ball.
own
I think that was the
17-yard
case
line.
here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
The Vikings offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And knock him down.
Justin Jefferson.
So now a timeout for
It's
the
a gain of
Vikings.
14
That is their
yards.
first.
And
They'll
the
stop
Vikings,
just a little bit over 30
first
seconds to
down.
go in this first half.
1st and 10
This
at
is
the
such a critical
31-yard
moment in
line.
the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. You know, a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the
Complete
wide
to
receivers
Justin Jefferson.
really fall under the
It's a
run
pickup
category.
of
Of course,
6.
they're going to go down as
Brings
a
up
forward pass,
2nd
but
and
to a lot
4
of offensive
at the
coordinators in the
38-yard
league,
line.
it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Our throw here,
First
right
pass
side.
intended for Javon Jennings.
Javon
Incomplete.
Jennings was the
Isaiah
intended target.
McDuffie on the coverage.
And it'll be 3rd down.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make
It's
it
a
play.
gain of
The
11.
Vikings go ahead and
And
use
the
their final
Vikings,
timeout.
first
Clock will
down.
stop with 18 seconds to go
1st
in the
and
first
10
half.
at the 49-yard
And
line.
that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
To throw again is Murray. The ball comes out.
Kyler Murray
I believe
sacked
a Viking
by
was able to get his hands
Devontae
on it.
Wyatt.
Yes, he was.
A big loss
Minnesota
on the play.
will
Brings
keep the
up
ball.
2nd down.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take it out of Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. First half
Will
played out
Reichard to kick
as
off
we
for the
expected.
Vikings.
We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a decent return there.
Sky
He'll
Moore
get this
on the
up just
return.
shy of
The
the
Packers
30.
take over first
The
and
Packers
10
offense going to have
at
a
their
first
own
crack at it
29-yard
as we
line.
begin this third quarter. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll run it straight ahead with Vikings.
Josh Jacobs, the Packer ball carrier,
It'll set
brought
up
down
second
at
down.
the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll
Josh
get
Jacobs,
nothing
the ball
here.
carrier,
Back to the line of
taken
scrimmage.
down
And
right
that's
at the
all.
line of scrimmage. No
The
gain on the
integrity
play.
of the defense,
It's
Mike,
third
is
down
based on
and
every
4.
defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, he's going to be
Jordan Love sacked.
Byron Murphy,
A loss of 6 yards.
able to
Another
work his way in
3
there
and
for a
out.
sack.
Really nice job here in the second half for this defense to come out and make a play. That last sack's going to go a long way to getting off the field, getting the offense the ball back, and see if they can chip away.
Daniel
On fourth down,
Whelan
the
in
Packers
punt
turn over
formation
to
for
Daniel
the
Whelan to
Packers.
punt.
Fair catch, signaled for and taken.
Beyond the
The Vikings
30-yard
take over first and 10
The Vikings offense
at their
ready
own
for
32-yard
their first
line.
possession of this second half. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with first and 10.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier. He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a
And
loss
they've
of a
really done
yard.
a nice job
Brings up second
defensively
and
holding
11
them in check. I mean,
at the
ideally, you
31-yard
want your
line.
back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Now a second down throw from Murray. There's a throw
Murray's
right
pass,
side.
intended for
Be
Jawan
incomplete.
Jennings.
At this stage of the
Incomplete.
game, things haven't been
Keyshawn
going your way, so
Nixon on
one
the
more
coverage.
mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Working from the shotgun. It's Murray. That's caught by Jefferson on the right
Murray's
side.
pass.
And he'll be
Complete
stopped
to
short of
Justin
the first
Jefferson.
down, and that will
A
necessitate
gain of 7.
call to the punt team.
It's fourth down.
Fourth down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these
Johnny
easy
Hecker
pitch and
in
catch
punt
throws
formation.
underneath, hitch routes, quick game, Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down.
Oh, not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked. He's across
The
midfield.
punt is
They
blocked.
break through, and they
Makes the
block
score
it.
Packers 10.
Give them 19
Vikings
yards
nothing.
as they get the fourth down conversion. Throwing now, Murray on first down. That's taken in by Jennings. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards.
They get 24
And the
on that
Vikings,
one.
first
It'll be a
down.
Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the
Probably took him a little
19-yard
bit
line.
longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Man in motion here is Jennings. They get this out to the left wing.
You can just see the frustration of the
Murray's
defender.
pass
Did you see him get off the
complete
quarterback?
to
Man,
Jawan
hold
Jennings.
that ball for one tick
A
longer, man.
6-yard
I'm there to
pickup
record the
brings
sack.
up second and
Nice
4
job by the quarterback
at the
having that
Packers'
timing and rhythm
13-yard
to get
line.
that ball out of his hand. You can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
Murray now on second down.
Murray's
Out in
pass
front
intended
of his
for
big target.
T.J.
They cannot
Hawkinson.
connect. And it falls
Incomplete.
incomplete. He
Brings
was
up
looking for
third
T.J.
down
Hawkinson
and
on that
4.
one. And it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing again is Murray. And he's going to come down yet again.
A loss of 5. It's
This guy's
fourth
like a man
down.
amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
So
Will
they send
Reichert
in Will
on for the
Reichert for
Vikings
this
field
field goal
goal.
try.
A 35-yard
It'll be a
attempt.
35-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This
good.
time, the kick is
Makes
good.
the score
And the
Packers 10.
Vikings are on the
Vikings
board.
3.
It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Will
Reichert has
Reichert
the
the
field goal,
kickoff
a
for
moment
the
ago.
Vikings.
Back out now to kick this one away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard
Sky
line.
Moore on the return.
Packers
The
offense
Packers take
ready to
over
get
first
back to
and
work.
10.
They lead
At
by
their
a
own
touchdown.
29-yard
This drive
line.
begins with first and 10. They go play action with Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end
Love's
Musgrave.
pass complete
That keeps
to
him
number
ahead of
88,
schedule.
Luke
That's a first down
Musgrave.
completion of 7
It's a
yards.
gain of 8. Brings up
So
second
the hope
and
is
2
when you call these
at the
underneath drag
36-yard
routes,
line.
you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Love quickly out to Watson. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough
A gain
for
of
first
4
down.
yards.
One of the
And the
easiest ways to
Packers
negate these
first
really
down.
good pass rushes in the NFL,
First
Mike,
and 10
is
at
just
the
to simply
40-yard
get the
line.
ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do
Josh
after the
Jacobs,
catch.
the ball carrier.
And that one shut down
Blake
pretty quickly.
Ashman on
He'll
the
get back to
tackle.
the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
You could just
Second
see the
and
frustration
10.
on the running back's
At the
face as he's getting
40-yard
helped up
line.
off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Worked in by Watson. And he's going to be taken down
receiver
after a
downfield.
big second down
Offense.
pickup. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for
Still
these
second down.
O-linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Throwing on second down, Love. That one reeled in by Golden.
Love's pass.
And he's going to be dropped
to
and
Matthew
pick up
Golden.
about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
It is 3rd and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open man is Reed. He's going to be out of bounds just
It's a gain of
beyond
11.
midfield.
That's good.
11
for the
yards for
Packers.
number 11.
First down.
And a first down.
1st and 10 at the
Recognizing the blitz
48-yard
is just the
line.
first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender will hot off of.
Josh
Gets the ball out of his
Jacobs.
hand and results in a completion.
12 more yards.
12 on that
That's
one.
another
They're
Packers
on the mark.
first
Another
down.
first down.
1st and 10
We're
at
starting to see
the
the fruits of their
37-yard
labor
line.
paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Over the middle of the tight end, Musgrave. And they're going to take this into the red zone
A
to
gain
the
of
15-yard
21 more
line.
yards. That's
2 times
another
they've connected on this
Packers
drive now.
first down.
This one for 21
1st and
yards.
10
and
at
a
the
first down.
15-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short. But
14
he
more
has
yards.
picked up the first down.
And the Packers first down. 1st and goal at the
What a
1-yard
great
line.
run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kicker
They'll line it
on
up
for the
to
extra
kick
point.
the extra point. He gets
The
it to
kick
go.
is good.
And the Packers move out in front
Makes the score
by the score
Packers
of
17,
17-3.
Vikings 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Price now to return it. He'll get this up to
The
the
Vikings take over
28-yard
first
line.
and
Nice
10
place for the drive
at
to
their
start.
own 28-yard
The
line.
Vikings offense headed back to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. They'll put Addison in motion. A run. It's Jones.
Aaron Jones on the carry.
Closes quickly.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver.
Murray's
That'll be a
pass
short pickup.
complete
That's
to
not
Josh
enough
Oliver.
for the first down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to sneak it here. That's going to be pretty close. Look at first glance that he had it in.
It's a gain of a yard.
First down.
And the Vikings
I don't
first
want to
down.
take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He
First
did a nice
and
job
10
picking
at
up
the
that first down.
38-yard line.
But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
That one down the field.
Murray's
but
pass
it is
intended for
incomplete.
Jordan Addison.
He was looking for Jordan
Incomplete.
Addison that time.
It leads
And
to
it'll lead
2nd
to a
and 10.
second down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it
Murray's
perfectly
pass
and forces
intended
the
for
incompletion.
Jordan Addison.
The biggest issue
Incomplete.
and why they find themselves trailing
Edgerrin
in this game,
Cooper
Mike, has
on the
really just been
coverage.
the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He's got a receiver. It's Addison.
Jordan
A gain of
Addison.
16 on that pass play.
It's a gain of
First down,
16
Minnesota.
yards. And the Vikings first down.
And this is a
First
tricky
and
part
10
of
at
the
the
game for any
45-yard
defense.
line.
You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He was brought down by Javon Hargrave.
He gets a yard out of
2
that
yards
one.
on the
It's
pickup.
second down.
It's 2nd and 8.
You know, so I
At
think as
the
you look back over the
43-yard
course of
line.
this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate
Murray's
more big plays,
pass complete to Aaron
both run
Jones.
and pass.
A loss of
It's
2
just bad
brings up
timing
3rd
by
and
the offensive
10.
line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him. So either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
On 3rd down, Murray. This offensive line just no answers. It's another sack.
An 8-yard loss.
This offense, they just
Fourth
can't
down.
establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
Johnny
It'll be a punt
Hecker
coming
in
up
punt
for the Vikings.
formations.
one's going to land out of bounds.
The Packers take over first and 10.
Inside the 20.
At their own 17-yard line.
Ready to get back at it. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off first and 10. Running is Jacobs. Not much happening there. Just a short
Jacobs, the ball carrier, brought down at the 18-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he's able to find the crease. Get ahead for 7.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 8
really
yards.
Nice job making
And
the
it's
most
third
of his
down.
touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
They'll go with the sneak.
Jordan
Looks like he's going to have that first down.
It's a
He
gain of
won't
a
have whole
yard.
lot, but he's got
That's
enough.
good
They
for the
convert on
Packers.
third down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Love. That one knocked away.
Love's
Incomplete.
pass intended for
Trying to connect with
Matthew
Matthew
Golden.
Golden that time.
It's now second
And it'll
and
bring
10.
up second down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
And not much there. Good defense.
Josh Jacobs,
Held
the ball
to no
carrier.
gain.
Brought down
Patience
right
is a
at the
great
line of
quality
scrimmage.
of a running back. You
No
have to wait
gain
for
on the
holes
play.
and gaps to develop.
And it brings
but
up
in this case, Mike, he just kept
down.
waiting and waiting, and nothing ended up happening. No gain.
Here's a third and 10. Now Love. Headed left, buying time.
Jordan Love scrambles from the pocket.
And that's a great
The
job
tackle by
defensively
Andrew Van
here on
Ginkel.
third down. Not
An
only taking away
8-yard
all
gain.
the options down the
It's
field
fourth
through the air,
down.
but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Daniel
Here comes the
Whelan
Packers
in
punting
punt
team.
formation for the
And he's on to
Packers.
punt for just the second time in this game. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll
Personal
take
foul.
over there.
Roughing the kicker. Defense. Automatic first down.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10. Here's Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker
Holding.
on the field.
Offense.
To throw is Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he will go. Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The
Point
kicker
after
on
try
for the point
forthcoming.
after.
He's
The kick is good.
Packers extend
Makes the
to a
score Packers
24-3
24,
lead.
Vikings 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Ty Felton now on the return. And he'll be taken
The
down
Vikings
right
take
at
over
the
first and 10
29-yard line.
at their own
Out comes the
29-yard
Minnesota
line.
offensive unit as they get set to take over. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
Murray's pass
And he
complete
can't get
to
away. They
Justin
rally
Jefferson.
the football defensively.
No
Bring
gain on
down
the play.
for no
Brings
gain.
up second and 10.
Really well done here
at
by the defense,
30-yard line.
executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. And they had that one dialed in right from the jump.
Kyler Murray
They were able to
scrambles
stop
from the
that
pocket.
play really before it got started.
Xavier McKinney
Initially,
on the
they do a really
tackle.
nice job taking away
It's a
his
gain of
first and
5.
second reads, but
Brings
what they
up
failed to
third
do
and
is account
5.
for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Murray on third down. He's got his man. It's
Justin Jefferson.
big one there on third down.
A gain
Good
of
for
26 yards. And the Vikings
We spent so much time talking
first
about
down.
arm strength, and while that certainly has a place
First
in the
and 10 at the
conversation,
40-yard
look at
line.
the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
10 more yards. Complete to Jawan Jennings. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Packers'
Second
30-yard
and
line.
inches. From the shotgun, it's Murray. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
Jawan
That's
Jennings.
a first down. It will be
It's a gain of 8.
8.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Murray's going to throw again. He'll step up and run this. And it's going to be first and goal.
Murray.
Tackle made at
A
the
gain of
5-yard
17
line.
yards. That's
This has been a
another
great drive,
Vikings
and mostly at the
first
hands of the man
down.
with the ball there.
First and
He
goal
thought
at the
about pulling the
5-yard
trigger on
line.
that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. And he's going to defend on the back. He has been under fire all game
A
long.
loss of 6 brings up second and goal at the 11-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here now, second down and goal. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. On the move left. Now, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Vikings.
The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match
lining up
backs,
for the
match
extra
tight ends
point.
and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize
The kick
and run
is
it
good.
himself.
Makes the score Packers 24, Vikings 10.
This one not quite over.
Will Riker
Down a
to kick
couple
off
scores.
for the Vikings.
We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle.
The
All they
onside
needed to
kick
do was recover
recovered
this
by
score,
Green Bay.
recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run with Jacobs. Nice job.
Number 8,
the
Josh
seam.
Jacobs,
Gain
the
of
ball
about
carrier.
9.
The
Just a
tackle
yard
made
short
at
of
the
that first down.
36-yard line. A
So
gain
now
of
a timeout for the
9
Vikings.
brings up
That
2nd
is their
and 1.
first, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Golden. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside
of
the
12
25-yard
yards.
line.
And the Packers
12 yards.
first
On
down.
that hookup. First down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard
And that
line.
first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier. The tackle by Andrew Van Ginkel.
Knifing it and
Brought
dropping
down
him for
back
a
at
loss.
the 29-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. It'll take this ahead for
Jacobs
a gain
again,
of
the ball
about
carrier.
5. Here comes
The tackle
3rd
made
down.
at the 24-yard
The
line.
Vikings
It's
go
a
ahead and
gain
use
of
their
5.
final timeout.
3rd
Talk
and
things over
10.
before 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. Open his craft. He's got it. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
A little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the 4th quarter, but with the day they've had, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throwing the ball, and for the most part of the game, it's continued to work.
So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. that'll do it. For my partner, Greg Olson, for our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.